many press conferences across the country, but to invite the media at 3:30 or invite any audience at 3:30 and for everybody to be here, hats off to Chennai and Tamil Nadu's punctuality. Thank you so much. This is a rare feat. Now, the AV talks about the history of AMSTEL, and a brand that United Breweries is very proud to bring to India and now to Tamil Nadu. Actually, AV makes the job of us marketeers so simple, we don't need to say much more. Everything has pretty much already been said. But like all great stories and like many great inventions and creations, two friends who like to play billiards and drink beer with each other sat down over a conversation and started their first brewery in 1870, which eventually became the legacy of brand AMSTEL. So a brand that has been in existence for 140 years. It's one of the oldest brands in the world. It's the 7th largest selling brand in the world. It's available in over 110 countries. That itself speaks volumes for the maturity of the brand, the legacy of the brand, and its international heritage. It's available across all continents, array of countries, and India is finally proud to bring this brand into the country. Now, like many things which are Indian, we have obviously customized it to our tastes and our needs. And I'll take you through some of that in a very short, crisp presentation. I'm going to give you a little overview on the industry first. Now, what's happening, and you are not seeing it enough in Tamil Nadu, but I'm guessing going forward you will. But across the country, what is taking place is different price points are getting formed, and the beer industry is getting structured into mass premium, a slightly more premium, which we are marketeers calling accessible premium, and the super premium segment. Just to give you a sense, Kingfisher, Kingfisher Strong, and most of the brands that you see around you are in the mass premium space. In Tamil Nadu, they are priced at about anywhere between 120 to 140. Kingfisher Strong is priced at 140, which is one of the leading selling brands over here. But a lot of brands are coming in at a slightly higher price, with slightly different tastes, different values being given to the consumer. And this quickly emerging little space above the mass premium is getting created. Now, if you see over the last many years, as recently as 2016, there were no brands in this space. And in the last 2 years, there are 5 brands that have launched in this segment and created a little niche, a little segment of its own. There's Carlsberg, there's Tuborg, there's Beck's Ice, which is recently launched. Some of these brands haven't come to Tamil Nadu, but I thought I'll give you an overview. And we have launched something called Kingfisher Storm, also in the same price point. In Tamil Nadu, we are bringing in AMSTEL, which is the 5th brand that we are launching in this segment. It gives us a very clear opportunity. And this has currently become the fastest growing segment in the industry. So it's important for us as marketeers to give a Kingfisher brand. And also from the Heineken set of brands, provide to our consumers some international brands. So at these price points, nationally, we have Kingfisher Storm and we have AMSTEL. In Tamil Nadu, we have brought AMSTEL first. We felt the need for an international strong beer brand of this taste would do very well here. And at some point, we'll bring in Kingfisher Storm as well. So that's the opportunity of the segment, and that's where AMSTEL is playing. In Tamil Nadu, just to give you a sense, Kingfisher Strong is at 140 rupees. And AMSTEL is a very small premium above that at 150 rupees. We believe consumers for a 10 rupee on seeing an international brand, a good tasting brand, in the space of strong beer segment, which is what bulk of the industry is all about, will see value in paying that little bit more for this international experience. So that's what I was explaining about, the mainstream brand. If you see, there is Kingfisher Strong, there's Blue in Tamil Nadu. In competition, there are a host of brands, and there's Carlsberg at a slightly premium price. And that's where we see the opportunity. Accessible premium, international. And that's the strong beer that we brought into the state. Our winning proposition is quite simple, and there are 3 basic rules to succeeding in pretty much every brand category in the FMCG space. One is marketing, communication. The second is your packaging, and third is the brew. Now, United Breweries typically spends a lot of time, takes a lot of care in making sure that consumer is aligned to what we want to do. So we research everything with a panel of consumers across different cities, take their views on their understanding of what we want to do and if they are appreciating it. So the marketing communication has been well researched. We have found that there is a great need for an international strong beer brand, and we are happy to take that position in this market. So you'll see in our campaigns, we have called that out upfront as the international strong beer, AMSTEL. Packaging, of course, is very similar to what AMSTEL does internationally. Their unique green bottle with the roundel label. And like I was giving you the story of two friends who like to play billiards and drink a lot of beer. So the roundel that you see over here is actually the shape of a billiard ball, which those two friends spent so many hours drinking beer over. So that was the crux of the packaging of AMSTEL for the last 140 years. And that's what we have introduced in India and in Tamil Nadu as well. The brew has gone through a significant amount of research panels for almost a year across different cities before we came to the conclusion that this is the brew that India will like, this is the brew that Tamil Nadu will appreciate, and we have introduced the brand. Introduced last year, and so far it's only in the southern states. We are now in this year going to expand to the rest of the country. So Tamil Nadu is actually one of the first states in India to receive AMSTEL.